Hey, Pink Lava, how you doing, darling? 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 Hey, Pink Lava, how you doing? Oh! Okay. Hey, Keisha, how you doing, darling? Belinda, if he told her to leave, got him. Oh!
Listen. Listen, I squashed my beef with the gaining ground and apologize for any inappropriate remarks I made, and I regret them.
Hey, Pink Lava, how you doing, darling? Hey, Pink Lava, how you doing, darling? I got that one named Beggy Blows Her Dentures Again. That's the name of that one. Such a good time. Hey, Kimberly, thank you so much for upgrading memberships to Shamrocks. I appreciate your support of my channel. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry I'm late and then late again. Cassandra, good afternoon. Mandy, Genitalia, Chantel's Uncontrolled Type 2. Is it in yet? Mampine, Kalari C. That rolls off the tongue nicely. It really does. Miss T, Rena, big hugs to you. Kalari. I already said Kalari's been very busy in the chat. Lord have mercy. Amy PJ, nice to see you. Yamano Zami. Liz, AK. Oh my God, AK. We were laughing so hard at your stream last night. I went to bed with a stomach ache because of you. You and Alex. Just lurking. Hello. Raindrop. Camby. Camby, did you hear that you were a giveaway winner today in the support group? You are. Make sure you go over there and claim your prize. Congratulations. Emotional Support Muffin. Hey, girl. Hey. Kiss by Fire. WNC Tar Heel. Gothic. Catacorn. Hey, Catacorn. How you doing, girl? Katie Cakes. You got a notification and you're on time, Katie Cakes. Atta girl. Abby Joe. Mac Attack. Mac Attack, were you in Randy's live stream last night? Has anybody checked in on Randall today? Drive through Randall and Jim. I didn't catch a whole lot of yesterday, but I came in at some pretty key points. I seen Jim. I didn't even tell Yaba about this. I seen Jim dry begging in the car for cell phone bill money. You could tell Randy was just absolutely beside herself over it. And then I seen him when they came back and they were drunk off the bad margaritas, and Randy threw herself on some other man. It was great. Anyway, Scar Letter. I seen Langley in the chat too. Langley was going on and on and on about how Randy was going to end up in a jail cell by the end of the night. It was fucking great. Anyway, that was a good time. Hey, Holly Big Mac. Nice to see you, Bunny. Promise. Who else do we have here? Rain. Hello. I have a ball, not a volleyball. Hello. Bex. Hello, Izzy. Look at that. Everybody's here. Andy Oak had a question. I'm so far behind in the chat. Andy Oak said, why do so many old white women like DC and Belinda sound so dry when they talk? Dentures. There's your answer. Hey, Nicotine. Nice to see you. Alex Glitter. Kimberly. Agent of Chaos Jean. Thank you so much for being a member for 22 months. Shamrock's Glitter Bomb. Thank you for supporting my channel. Appreciate you. Where's my... Oh, there it is. All right, listen. Internet's a little wonky. Hey, Addicted to Cold Brew. Joanna, nice to see y'all. Our Panda Perpetual Pondu. Hello. Becca James, how you doing? Anyway, internet's a little on the wonk side. No, I seen a truck drive by. So they're definitely up to something. I don't know. I know they were digging the road up around the corner. It went wonky like right after the support group this morning. So I am on my hotspot because it like comes in, goes out, which tells me they're probably working on it. I don't know. Whatever. We'll do the best we can, you know. Katie says, Sam, question. Is the one not away thing a reference to that one vlog away channel that freaked out all the time? Okay, so listen, Katie. The one not away I believe Frenchie is actually the one who said it last Friday on that live stream that she had to delete, where she absolutely mopped the floor with Bag Linda and Snifford. And when she got to Peanod, she called Peanod she said Peanod was one nod away from a permanent keyboard nap. I believe that's where we heard it. Anyway, yeah, Peanut is one nod away. God almighty. Look at there. Principal Todd in the chat. Nice to see you. Pegs goes hands to ankles for cash. That's right. Principal Todd wants to stay focused and on topic, and I don't blame them. Hey, Killer Kowalski. AK says Peanut is one not away. Fucking hilarious. One not away. One not away. It was so funny. Nick of P says I missed the joke, ain't I? So anyway, yeah. Not to be confused with one vlog away. One nod away is Peanut. Peanod. Hey, Honey West. Hey, girl. Hey, Wicked Crafter. Nice to see you. There she is. Gabby says, but yes, the reference to the one vlog away fits. Hey, Sky Fairy. Nice to see you. Kimberlina, Legal Weasel. Batty, hello. Dude, you cannot mention one vlog away without Yaba having to tell you about the time that we trolled her about her mangy cat and made her rage. We didn't make her rage quit. We didn't think it would result in the rage quit. But she was live she was live one day and she had her mangy cat in the background. And we had been watching her for quite some time. And every time we went live and she had that mangy cat in the background, we just lost our shit. And finally one day, Yaba just couldn't take it anymore and she couldn't control herself. And she said something in the chat about the mangy cat in the background and she rage quit. And we were like, we looked at each other, we were like, oh, oh. And I don't think we saw her again for a while. Whatever. Come back one vlog away. I think, well, I know like she left for a while and then she came back talking about she had cancer. Swear. And then she disappeared again. As soon as she came back talking about she had cancer, she disappeared again. And then she was gone for a long time and she came back and didn't say a word about it. Like it never happened. Like I didn't sit there at work one night watching that shit. I did. Hey, Sassy Mama. I'll tell you when it was. It was before I started working from home. I know that because I was at the office and it was like 7:30 at night. hmm Yep, I remember. That's how I remember things. Like I remember where I was, and then that helps me like place the event on a timeline. hmm Anyway, so yesterday was it yesterday? Was that yesterday? I started streaming that Ron and ended up derailed over to Begland over there and had to hand that bitch her ass. Don't worry, I'm gonna come back around to Begland. I ain't done with her. Matter of fact, I had a stream and a thumbnail and everything that I was. That's how we discovered the internet was crapping out because I literally pushed the button to schedule it, and then I run out there to talk to Yaba while she's getting her lunch together, and I was like, Look at my thumbnail." And she's like, "I don't see it. It's not there." I was like, "Oh, damn it. Maybe I didn't push the button." So I ran back in here to push the button and the internet was out. So she has to be on the good Wi Fi. Please tell me it's not messing up. Lord have mercy. So anyway, I told Yaba, I said I'm not going to talk about old Becky again with the wonky Wi Fi because I can't have that. Because here's a spoiler for you. We're gonna go over once again. We're gonna be going over Beglinda and the lies she tells. And let me tell you, I don't know if you noticed, but I re-uploaded or I put back on public two of the pre-recorded videos I did on Beggy back in the day. One of them is titled Beglinda and the Lies She Told. So we're gonna be reviewing that, and then we have some new lies to go over. I have a list. All right, and we're gonna be going over it. How about that? Hey, Bunny Hunter G, nice to see you. Principal Todd says Ron wears Clara's underwear. Indeed. I'm sure. Hey, Krabby Joe. All right, so let's see. Do you guys see this image of RonAid I have here on my thumbnail? This is actually the thumbnail from yesterday, but it's fine. History tends to repeat itself, right? RonAid. Anyway, um, that is a screenshot from the now infamous August 5th, 2023 Rumble basement breakdown. This is the original screeny from it. Look at this. Oh, can I make it bigger? Of course you can, Samantha. Hold on. Doop, 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 doop. Look at that. Like I did not manipulate the eyes in any way. Like he was literally wonk-eyed on this particular night. And I don't think that I knew previously. Maybe I did. I don't know, but and I don't have the DM, but we've been looking over the just kind of here and there, the Christina Lava Lamp DM dump or whatever. And there was a DM in there, and I'm pretty sure it was this night, the August 5th, 2023. And RonAid tells Christina Lava Lamp that he's going to take a bunch of shrooms and go live. Yeah. And so I'm pretty sure that's from that. Hey, Tally, nice to see you. Look at Crafter. Did he rub against Snifford? Good question. Hey, Tammy D, nice to see you. What did Yaba say? She said, "Don't worry, Ron. I dumped a hard drive worth of material on Sam last night." She did. So for those of you who don't know, Ronaldo claims that he has made a contract with himself that he's supposed to quote unquote stay out of the drama for 30 days. So he was going to stay off the Rumble and only do his live me and his TikTok, I guess. Which is weird though, because I've been keeping an eye on him over there on the live me and the TikTok. And he's saying the same shit over there when he goes live that he was on Rumble. So I don't know if he just had to, make a pinky promise to, Clara and her friends that he would not partake in the drama on the Rumble, or what the, um, particulars of that are or were. But anyway, about it, he made it, I believe, like 2 whole days off of the Rumble, and then he came back to the Rumble, and we started watching that the other day. Hey, Prince Songs with Gene. Ontardo. Hey, Cancer Warrior. No problem. We'll see you on the replay. Katie says, I wonder if DC is going to give him a prize for keeping his weird promise. Well, had Ronaldo not been a failure at literally everything in life, and if he were actually able to keep his ass off the Rumble and out of the drama for 30 days, I'm sure there was some sort of reward in it for him. But again, he lasted 2 whole days. And then he came back. Not yet. Stupid ads. Shut up, doctor. Hey, Haza. All right. Anyway, share this tab instead. Yeah, he lasted 2 whole days. Now he was not on Rumble yesterday. He just literally could not help himself. And he was only on for 40 minutes. I have not watched the whole thing. We watched some of it yesterday. I kind of just want to skip towards the end and see, why he ended up going off at just under 40 minutes. So I'm going to skip to the end and then we'll go back. Perhaps, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. Let's just start here, though, shall we? Let's start about 2 minutes before he ended his under 40-minute live stream.
Over one thing that was not done to somebody at all. So that tells me that there are dozens of psychopaths out there who do not give a crap. I don't want to be around those people. I don't want to be in the same community as them. I don't want to be in the same hemisphere as them.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's a lie.
It will rob you of your creativity. It will rob you of your happiness. And eventually it will rob you of your gold and your treasure.
I love it when he repeats shit that Clara said to him. You can tell You can tell when he's repeating shit Clara said to him. He talks like an old lady.
And my problem for 7 years has been I've always gotten in my own way. So what I'm doing is Negs is getting out of his way and opening the door for everybody else.
Look at his fat stomach. Look how far his stomach's poking out.
Because I did my tour of
Oh my God, Camby, you just got pulled over? Oh my gosh. Glad you only got a warning. Ain't that something? Was it state police?
duty, and it's time for me to go on leave.
Look at his face when he says that. I'm gonna pop it back. This dude takes himself way too seriously. It's time for me to go on leave. Dude, you went on leave literally 2 days prior to this. You were supposed to already be on leave and you just couldn't help yourself and you came back to the Rumble and now you're talking about it's time for me to go on leave.
I did
His gut compliments his hump. He's shaped like a 3.
my tour of duty.
He said I did my tour of duty. What is he talking about? Is he talking about the topic of conversation that he has been just giddy with delight over being able to talk about for the last 2 solid fucking weeks? Is that what he's saying? I've done my tour of duty. I guarantee you, Yaba, that is the only reason he did not come up to the Fayette County Courthouse on August 2nd and sit down next to me. He didn't want me to see him in person. Not me. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, I'm going up there, gunt out, no fucks given. You know, what are they going to do? Take a picture of me and put it on the internet? Don't care. I'll do that myself. Not old Ron Tardo over there. RonAid. Oh, that's too bad.
And it's time for me to go on leave.
It's time for me to go on leave.
So
his tour of duty is hiding from an ass whooping from Zeeth. Exactly.
Having said that, there's the link to my live me. I hope
I was gunting all through Connorsville. Y'all seen me. No fucks given.
y'all would join me over there. We listen to music, play music. We have a good time.
Zenith gonna give RonAid them hands. I was gunting around. No, Zenith is better. Yeah, Zenith is better. Let's call him Zenith. Zenith and RonAid.
We have a good time. And
gunned out.
Don't do anything stupid because I don't want to see anybody get hurt or even possibly killed.
What the fuck? Like, who are you talking to? What were you talking about? And who are you talking to that once again, you're talking about, I don't want anyone to get hurt or killed. What are you talking about? Oh,
It's
God.
the internet.
It's the internet.
If you are going to go out into the world and if you're going to live by the sword, eventually you're going to die by the sword. So
that is the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Maybe if that's how you really feel and you're all dramatic like this and everything, maybe you shouldn't go around, oh, I don't know, harassing people. RonAid. You know, threatening people, harassing people. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna back it up. I don't know where we were yesterday when we were so rudely interrupted. But I really want to watch this whole thing because apparently it is yet another long and tearful farewell. Screw it. Let's do it. I got time today. All right. Past the intro. I'm going back to 3 minutes, 43 seconds. I am going to bop it up a little and we'll just watch, see where we left off yesterday. Principal Todd, live by the speed, die from the speed. Also holds true. Him, Beth, and Jana sound like a good time.
Here in just a little bit, but I thought, I can still stream on Rumble. I just have a commitment to myself to not be involved in certain types of content.
A commitment to himself, my ass. He definitely has made a commitment to his female girlfriend for reasons we all understand.
Right? So I can still stream here.
I guess
some of you may remember the days when I used to just review funny shit. Remember when I used to review funny stuff? Remember when I used to make funny videos and we used to just have chats and streams and panels and stuff like that?
Yeah, that was deep. I really felt that, Ronnie. I needed that pep talk. Chantel also offers pep talks for $29.99.
Yeah. So I could get back to basics. It never occurred to me that I could just get back to basics. You just get back to basics. It doesn't have to be. Why
Yeah,
does everything? It's
because getting back to basics has always worked out great for you, RonAid. It's always made you buttloads of money, hasn't it?
everything has. Can you guys hear the music? Can you hear the music? Why does everything have to be so traumatic and dramatic all the time? You know what I mean,
The nerve of you. You had to be the first one to fucking go live with that traumatic shit. And now you, oh, why does everything have to be so traumatic all the time? Dramatic and dramatic. I'm just gonna go back to basics. I'm just gonna go back to wrestling, to reviewing wrestling videos and reviewing my old videos, my little skits that I used to produce back in 2016, even before that. That's what he's talking about. Back to basics, yeah, because that's always worked out for you.
why does it have to be so dramatic? I don't know, but it's enigmatic. I'm just here for a little while. Rebel Studios, weird. I've been reading everything that's going on, and this stuff's too heavy for me right now. And just want to tell the people who actually give a shit about me what's going on and what I'm doing and what direction I'm going to be taking and what I plan.
Nobody gives a shit about you. Oh my god, that reminds me. Holy crap, shut up. Give me just a second. Tell me I have it on here. Yes. Oh god, that reminds me. Speaking of people that care about Ronaldo, RonAid. Get on there. Oh, hold on. I have to convert them. Dang it. Sorry, I forgot. Give me a second. There's one. These are the people he's talking to. These are the supporters. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Shoot. Hold on. All right, let me put this back on. I'll be right back.
And I'm doing in life.
Oh, wait, no, I'll just call her back. It's fine. Okay. Hold on. So speaking of the people that Ron's talking to who really give a crap about him, really care about him. So this is, what is this? I don't remember. Is this TikTok or Live Me? I think it's Live Me. So this is Ronaldo's Live Me, as you can see up here. Next live. And here's a reward, I guess. I don't know. It says have a grave day. It's some kind of weird monarch butterfly looking thing, very much resembling a penis, as per. But looky down here. See where it says reward, and it's got this little photo down here of this particular user. Does anybody recognize this person? Here, I'll help you. This is Taylor 374898337, also known as Cindy Barton. That's Ron's mom. Addicted to cold brew. Thank you so much for this stupid chat. I just want to say Beth Thomas is a loser. That's it. Thank you, Addicted to Cold Brew. We appreciate you. Thank you for supporting my channel. This is Ronaldo's mom. As you can see, she goes by Taylor. I don't know why. I don't know. Anyway, Ron's mom has 9 fans. She's following 10 users. She has 74 diamonds and she has sent 2,341 diamonds. Hold on. 2,341 sent. God, isn't it great? So yeah, I guess this is who Ron's talking to. I don't know, because the list of people who give a shit about Ron is pretty short, and it includes Cindy and Taylor, apparently. DV, I think this is Live Me. Is this Live Me? I think so. Missing Mimics is oof. RonAid looks just like her. The only thing this loser is the king of is motherfucking of his grandma's pea-soaked basement. That's right, Newbur Knight. Tally 420 says she looks like a dried up, thirsty old barfly. Oof, that had to hurt. Did he say thanks, mom, on the stream? I don't think so. I didn't actually catch that. I'm not the one who catch that, so I can't answer those questions. Damn, baby, that smells good. All right, let's real quick while we're taking a quick pause in that rumble, just real quick. I want to bop over to the attic, quote unquote, Connorsville, Indiana Facebook page to check in. So today, 1 hour ago, oh look, they're on Facebook now. 1 hour ago, RonAid posted, "Hey yo, we opening at 3 p.m. and have some new deals. 50% off of RPG dice and rollers. But one T-shirt, get the other second for 50. Get the second for 50% off." Well, how exactly do you butt a T-shirt? Is that should I just take that literally? And what? How do you butt a T-shirt? You wipe your ass with it? That's probably what those T-shirts are. All they're really good for is wiping your ass with them. So okay, wipe your ass with one T-shirt, get a second for 50% off. Totally fine. Thirsty? We got Red Bull and Prime at competitive prices. Kels Bell, thank you so much for being a member for 5 months. We love our basic Betties. Late per usual. That's all right. We're just getting started. Hmm. Thirsty, we got Red Bull and Prime at competitive prices. Also, get some wildberry incense so your crib can smell like a forest. I'm not totally sure why forest is capitalized and spelled with two R's. Is that how you spell forest? Forrest. I don't know. I'm not really sure what's going on there. It's dumb shit like this that has me questioning. Anyway, see you then. 208 West 30th Street, Connorsville, Indiana 47331. He just refuses to capitalize the W or the S in street. I'm not sure why. All right, so unsure. It is one R. That's what I thought, Kimberly. See what I mean? Makes me question myself. But also capitalized? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, but as long as you wipe your ass on one shirt, you'll get the second one for half off, and that seems about right, you know. Hey, Lisa Simpson. Cats rule. How you doing, Cats rule? All right, so one day ago, hey there, we're opening at 12 p.m. EST. Come and check out our wicked wares at 208 West 30th Street. Dude, I thought he said that they're going to start being open from like 3 to 8 or 2 to 7 or something. Since when? Since when is he opening at noon? You never know when that jackass is going to be open. What is today? Opening at 3 today. Oh, I guess yesterday was Sunday, so that's their Sunday hours. Anyway, Saturday open from 12 to 6. Come see us. Who is us? We'd like to know who us is. And then look, I found this interesting. So 3 days ago, that was what, Friday? Open 3 to 9, y'all. Come see Negs, Clara, Liz, and all the cool cats. So it looks to me like Clara Hondra is not going to be allowing RonAid to work with Liz by himself because you see, look, and she even put her name right in between. I guess this is probably him because as you can see, there is no punctuation. There's no period at the end of that. And of course, the little W and the little S. Oh, and the little I in Indiana. Yeah. So anyway, even Clara's name has to be put between their names in the Facebook post. I love that. And then this one's another good one. This is from Thursday. It says, "Yo, fam, we're open from 4 to 8 p.m. So come on down and see your boy, Ron P. Corbin, the king of internet fame." He didn't even capitalize king. Anyway, oh, look there. Hold on. He definitely did not write this post. He's not one for using this emoji. That's not typically the emoji RonAid would use. And also it gives it away. Look at all that capitalization going on. So this was definitely probably posted by Liz. Fine. Busted can of biscuits. Thank you so much for the super check, girl. Since I have to since I keep having to be replayed, gang, due to adulting, take my $4.99. I will take it. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support of my channel. All right. Also the other day, remember when we were talking about that Ron had only sold like how much was it? Something like 30 items in the past 90 days or something like that. I'll tell you what, he went on live. I think it was on Live Me that very night and claimed that he sold over 500 items in his eBay store in the last no, not even the last 30 days. He said this month. That so far this month he has sold over 500 items in his eBay store. Like, dude, we can look at that stuff. Like, that's pretty public. You've been selling on eBay for how many years and you still don't know how it works? That's wild. Wild. Catsull says, yeah, it's definitely somebody under 30 writing that. All right. Anyway, listen, I'm going to get back to Rumble. Here we go.
Yeah. I didn't pull up any videos yet. I don't even know what's funny out there anymore. I've been so absorbed in this absolute lunacy that is it's just been it's just been people just like lying like crazy. And one of the things I don't entertain in life, which I shouldn't entertain in life, are liars, because liars are like thieves because they steal the truth from you, right? They steal the truth from you.
Hey, hippie peas.
Don't really appreciate that too much. I don't like the truth being ripped from my hands. So we may even see how the guitar sounds on here in just a minute, but we're just gonna chat for a few. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Nobody wants to watch you play the guitar, sir. Literally nobody. Not even your mom.
We'll do this one on the right. Accept and start. There we go.
Yes, addicted to cold brew, his illegal eBay store that he's not allowed to be eBaying from, according to the Attorney General in the state of Indiana.
All right, cool. All right, US Comics, go ahead and check it out. Your campaign, and you can start a new campaign in 10. Okay, anyway, I guess that just doesn't stay on there, does it? Anyway,
he wanted his little sponsorship, the little QR code clicked on it, a little kickback. He wanted to just stay on the
that it has gotten to a point where people feel like they need to do the most heinous things in the world to people to get a few views and to get a few bucks. One.
Oh no, my roboting. Oh my god, I knew it. I knew that's what happened.
I've watched and read about a lot of stuff, and people genuinely, a lot of you are playing with fire, and it really doesn't make sense to go out and just like going into people's real lives, lying about people, stuff like that. It doesn't make any sense to me. Because if you are good enough at what you do, if you are good enough at your craft, like reviewing, to step into somebody's real life, right? You shouldn't ever need to do that. You should never attack their children with CPS. You should never need to call the fire department. But if you're a miserable, untalented hack, then that's probably what you're going to do.
Well, he just couldn't help himself, could he? Could not help himself.
And I am really aware of what's going on right now. And this is one time I have chosen not to get in my own way. I am getting the fuck out of the way. I'm out of the way. I'm out of the way. I don't have any problem reviewing Cyrax or any of these other pedos. I don't have a problem reviewing those type of people because they're not going to come into my real life and try to ruin it. Right? That's not going to happen. What I take exception to are fellow commentators, just going into people's real lives because they can't handle a little bit of commentary done on them. I mean, it really, truly.
What do you guys think he's talking about? He's talking as if something has happened. Because what, like, he's definitely referring to something. What do you guys think it is?
It genuinely is a sign of weakness. It really is a sign of weakness. If you can't take criticism from somebody else, and that's all you do, then like you're very weak, and you need to work that out. you need to work that out because people are harming other people, and it's not very cool. It's not very cool. The stuff I see going on isn't very cool at all. It's not enjoyable. It's not good content. I've seen a lot of people. Uh,
The nerve of this motherfucker. Was he or was he not the one who slapped up an unredacted DCS investigation report regarding a child's SA and made content out of it literally repeatedly? Like, are you kidding me right now?
really, really ignore transgressions that should be condemned to the fullest just because they like somebody on the internet and they want to defend them.
I think it should be illegal for Ron to ever use the word transgressions again. He makes me ragey when he uses that word.
Now, why some people are defended, I don't know. I don't know. But I just want to point out that, like, if I were to defend Ted Bundy and what he did, that would make me a little Ted Bundy-ish, right? Right? That would make me a little Ted Bundy-ish, just a little.
Oh, I see. I know what he's talking about now. Okay, I get it. RonAid is really fucking honked off, like beyond honked off. He's so honked off, he has taken his toys and he is going on hiatus for 30 days. He's so fucking pig mad that me and Yaba were not canceled over some shit that somebody else did. Oh, I see. Yes, of course. P Day says, I heard Isaac was gonna be posting his fuck shit locally. Oh. Oh, I did not hear that. Oh, yep, that's what Chantel's uncontrolled type 2 is it in yet Scatman Peen says mad that everyone didn't turn against you guys. Got it.
Not much, but a little. Doesn't mean I'm out there killing. But people, if you're going to listen, the creators that you back represent you too, and you represent them. So if you just happen to, oh, I don't know, go out and defend some hate, like take the Palestinian protesters for example, they're taking up for terrorists. That's awful. They're protesting on behalf of terrorists. So if you protest on the behalf of anything else that's horrible, there's a little bit of that inside your heart, and I can say that full throated. I can say that.
What is he eating? I missed it. I had to look away for a minute. So he's definitely talking about us, but he's not talking about us. I wonder why that is. I wonder why, after 2 days gone, after already announcing that RonAid was going to take a 30-day break, that he made a commitment to himself to take a 30-day break from all of this. Why is it that he came on again after 2 days and he's talking about us, but he is not talking about us? Interesting, isn't it?
Let's see who we got here. Oh, nope. There's the ad at the top of the thing. What's up, Jen? We got Beth.
It's
We got Eden.
wild.
I personally, and it's been a while. It's been a long while. I'm sick to death. I don't even name names. I'm not even naming names. I'm so sick to
Thank you, Kimberly.
death of people's stupid petty grievances. With people who've done nothing to them. I'm sick to death of people going into real lives. Somebody's going to get hurt or killed. That's a guarantee.
What? Hold on. Where's my pen? All right.
Nothing to them. I'm sick to death of people going into real lives. Somebody's going to get hurt or killed. That's a guarantee. It's already happened before. Somebody's will get hurt or killed, and nobody's going to be laughing then. I'm sick to death of.
Listen, I know I'm not going around making any threats, direct, subtle, or otherwise, about not even making any comments about somebody's going to get hurt or killed. The only people we're hearing that kind of talk from is RonAid and Clarahondra. So who's going to be doing the hurting and or killing and promising that that's where this is going? That's pretty disturbing. That's pretty fucking disturbing. Let's hear it again.
With people who have done nothing to them. I'm sick to death of people going into real lives. Somebody's going to get hurt or killed. That's a guarantee. It's already happened before. Somebody's will get hurt or killed, and nobody's going to be laughing then. I'm sick to death of lying. If somebody's so bad, somebody is so goddamn bad, why would you need to lie about them? And I refuse to defend myself against outright lies. Now, if anybody wants to run with those, again, that's a reflection upon your character, and I couldn't give two shits or a fuck because you're a liar. Liars are thieves. Okay. Um, and there are other things that people are siding with that I don't want anything to do with it. I did my part. I didn't want to beat a dead horse. I did my part. I didn't want to beat a dead horse, but
Didn't want to beat a dead horse. Okay.
going and going and going and going and going and going.
Yet here you are. Yet here you are. Just could not help yourself, could you?
And just let nature take its course, right? So that's what we're doing at this point, this time and juncture in my life. And also, I am still doing a tremendous amount of healing, which is bizarre, but that there's a lot of people out there don't want anybody to heal or be better than they are. And I thought that people would be a little bit better than that. I really did. I thought people would be better than that. Apparently, nobody else wants to be better than they are, but I do. I'm going to be the best me I can be.
What? Oh, fine. Hold on. 1605. That one's going on the soundboard.
Apparently, nobody else wants to be better than they are, but I do. I'm going to be the best me I can be because
too little, too late, pal.
Toxicity begets toxicity, and I don't have to fight any more battles. I don't have to fight any more battles because I've already won. The moment somebody
Nicotine after.
lies about you, you've won. The moment somebody feels like they need to intimidate you, you've won.
Is this guy serious? Is this guy serious? Oh, just hold on. Just chill out for a second. I just can't with this shit. I mean, I am like, wow, you know. Is he serious? NEGZLIVE. I just need to pull up a little, just like a point of reference here for a second. Hold on. Is it this one? Oh shit. Oh god. I don't know who that is. Get off my screen. Okay, give me a second. This is wild. Oh, this is the one I need. Wrong one. Oh no, it is that one. Okay. Shut up. We'll go to 1445, I guess. 14. Close enough. All right. Let's talk about it.
About what happened. He doesn't find it funny at all. He doesn't think it's cute. And he was upset about it.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Hold on. We need to go further.
Happen. And I told him, well, I just hope that
Have been
I'm not easily frightened. I'm not.
And let me say this. I was supposed to be there today, but I had a slew of appointments.
Yeah.
And I couldn't make it. Sam, if I had saw you, I would have sat right next to you.
Yep.
I'd have sat right next to you. Right next to you. I mean, like we would have been bumping shoulders. And everywhere you moved, I would have kept going until they made us leave.
Yep.
You've come here twice. You've claimed to be afraid of us.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I went looking for you, Sam. I went looking for you. I went to the store. I went downtown, and I think I found you. And it is of my opinion that you knew I'd spotted you and you kicked it. Because
I wonder if RonAid has come to the realization of just how problematic these words are going to end up being for him.
I know what way you come into town and what way you go out of town. You take the way past my house to go out of town to reach the interstate.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So I want to remind everyone yet again, okay, this has been going on for years. And Sam, if you think that I'm going
to... Here we go. Oh, 28, 25. What about this?
Drum. And I'm not fucking around. I'm done with everybody's horse shit.
Yep.
Having sexual fantasies about my kid than coming here. I don't, you know what? That is like, I'm a father and it makes me look at you like you're a fucking pedophile coming here. Okay. You don't like it? Make some content out of it. But that's
Right.
what it looks like. Oh, I privately talked to my wife about children have.
I don't like being stalked. I don't like people who try to strong arm me, threaten me, intimidate me. I don't like it. And again, every single person, well, the adults in this house are fully armed. So I would mind the way mind the way you go.
Oh,
What was that you said to me, Clara Alexandra Frank? What the fuck did you just say to me? What was that? Say it again, bitch.
Adults in this house are fully armed.
Mm-hmm.
Fully armed.
Mm-hmm.
So I would
fully.
mind the way you go.
I would mind the way you go and not fucking threaten me again. How about that? How about you mind the way you go? Or don't. Whatever. Let's see.
Like, oh my God, that happened years ago. It hasn't stopped. Okay.
It's escalated.
Right.
It's escalated.
Yeah.
I went from no guns to I got one. I got two with me right now. Well, what is that? Why did I? Oh, I mean, like I did just get sent a picture of more illegal migrants going back to the encampment that is about a half mile from my home.
He says that's one reason I might have guns, but also.
But I need guns for that, and I've got what is that? A 30-round clip in that? Yeah, 30-round clip, 100-round drum, and I'm not fucking around. I'm done with everybody's horse shit.
Yep.
Having sexual fantasies about my kid than coming here. I don't. You know what? That is like, I'm a father, and it makes me look at you like you're a fucking pedophile coming.
That's some weird shit to say.
Follow me out to the leave safely, because I had told him all about Sam. And
look at Ron laughing and pointing at the camera. Look at him. He thinks he's so funny. Boy. I wonder who's going to have the last laugh. RonAid. You think it's going to be you? What do you think, Clara?
And the judge made her sit in the courtroom for 10 minutes to make sure I could leave safely, because I had told him all about Sam and how crazy she is, how unhinged she is. So he wanted to make sure that she wouldn't follow me out to the parking lot and do what? Harm me? Do something to me?
Can't have a gun in the courtroom, but you can have one in your car.
Are you saying that Clara brought a gun with her to court? Because I didn't. I have no reason to bring a firearm with me to Connorsville, Indiana. No. That's them, not me.
Oh.
Give it a second.
Oh, are we back?
Yeah, the internet's being fucking stupid.
Again, I know.
I'm on the hotspot on my cell phone and my shit don't do that. And I'm sharing video.
I can see the signal is super weak in here.
Yeah, it's all on record. The judge knows. Everybody knows. She recorded it on the.
Oh, it's most definitely on record, ain't it? Ain't it, big boy? Mm-hmm. Where are we at? Let's go bop a little further. What was that you were saying about threatening people? Nothing.
I'm not gonna say or whine and cry about it. It is what it is. And
that's right, Nick. It's Peen. Clara admitted that she wanted to get a head start to go home and grab her Smith & Wesson. She said that, and she said that on her YouTube account that is her real legal name and has a picture of her for the avatar. She did say that.
And a lot of you know, a lot of you know who live in states like mine know how to deal with it. I just know how to deal with it.
That's right.
Like I said before,
her dainty Smith & Wesson, she said.
Or I'll worry about it when it pulls in the driveway, gets out of the car, and is aggressive to me on my property or tries to get into my house, then we'll deal with it. Until then, it's still amazing. Well, this medicine makes me shake. God damn it. See, this one of the things nobody cares about, but I'll continue to talk about it, is mental health. I'm with a psychiatrist today, and I got my meds back to where they're supposed to be, and I got on a new med because
Yes, tell us about all of the antipsychotic medication you're taking while you've got your firearms strewn about.
I like you ever taken any of you taken Lamictal? It's a mood stabilizer. They cut it in half on act.
Lamictal. That is a serious fucking mood stabilizer. That will take your brain by the fucking horns for sure.
Accident. I
Hard to make a cool point when you're buffering.
don't fuck around with your meds. Take your meds. And then today hit. Today was like bad energy day because Sam was rolling into town. She's like, "Fuck everybody! I'm gonna go do this shit. I'm gonna go stalk people, and I'm gonna think about
What is this gesture he's doing with his hand?
Inappropriate sexual situations privately the whole time." Gross. Imagine a man saying that and then drive it to your hometown where your daughter is. Imagine it as a father or a mother, anybody.
Dude, you're fucking twisted. What are you doing? Oh, that's me driving. The pills are kicking in for sure. All right. Anyway, I just wanted to make that point because this jackass over here, listen to this shit he said yesterday, or was it the day before? I don't remember.
Toxicity. And I don't have to fight any more battles.
Sam maniacally giggling, driving around with her biggie bag. Yeah, for real. Holy shit, Sky. Oh, wait, hold on.
I'm about to fight any more battles.
Uh-huh. Look at that, boys and girls. All right.
I don't have to fight.
They truly need to look at that case in Florida, Susan Lawrence. She was just found guilty trying to use the stand your ground law. You are not in danger because Sam came to Connorsville. Exactly, Drama B. Exactly. But he's not going to believe us. We've been telling him and we've been telling him you have a seriously flawed, misconstrued understanding of stand your ground laws, and it's going to end you in prison one day. But he won't listen to us. Maybe somebody else with some more authority is going to have to explain that to him. I don't know.
Fight any more battles because
I know, Bunny. I should have got a Frosty. I know it.
I've already won. The moment somebody lies about you, you've won. The moment somebody feels like they need to intimidate you, you've won.
Well, winner, winner, chicken dinner. I am a winner. Get that on your soundboard, Beggy.
Not easily intimidated or scared by other people.
Bitch, I can't tell. I can't tell you're not easily intimidated or scared. You literally threatened and harassed the shit out of me. You literally admitted that you, not only did you admit, but your girlfriend affirmed on live stream, on panel, on camera, that when Clara told you that I was in town and present at the hearing, you armed yourself with a firearm and went looking for me. Ron. Now, what's the likelihood that that's going to come back and bite you in your ass big fucking time? What do you think? I don't know.
The moment somebody lies about you, you've won.
Mm-hmm.
The moment somebody feels like they need to intimidate you, you've won.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Not easily intimidated or scared by
I can't tell.
by other people. But there have been things that have happened as of late that have really made me stop and think about, wow, maybe
Hey, Margie.
this ain't it.
Oh, that's right. He's the Connorsville Welcome Committee. That's right. He felt the need to intimidate me by telling me that I'm no longer welcome in Connersville and that if I ever step foot in Connersville again, he's going to come looking for me with a gun, and he intends to call the police and give them the make and model of my car, my license plate number, and he intends to lie to them and tell them that I have drugs and guns in my car. He said this shit out of his own mouth on camera. I wonder if that's going to come back to bite you in your ass. I don't know, maybe. I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Yes, I don't think people understand. Like, I see, all kinds of things like about drugs and different types of things. I'm clean. I'm straight edge. Okay, I don't do anything. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I take the pills that I'm prescribed. I go to therapy. That's what I do. Something I should have been doing the day after my son's funeral. I should have immediately went and did that and got offline. I'd probably be in a lot better shape than I am today. But I can't take back the past, and I can't undo what absolute evil demons have done. That's the only way I refer to people. And you can only, speaking of people who are trying to destroy people's reputations, you can only do that for so long before people see right through your bullshit.
His slew of appointments that kept him from attending the hearing, but he just so happened to be home and available 1 hour and 10 minutes after Clara Hondra told him that I was down at the courthouse. He knew where I was. Niggith Peen, thank you so much for the super chat, darling. He's trying to assert he's being correctly medicated now and is no longer in that need for speed. Someone close to him will most likely be victims of his incorrect stand your ground knowledge. More than likely. Let's hope, though, that the authorities can do something to thwart that before anybody isn't placed in some actual danger.
And then you get to eat a heaping bowl of your own bullshit.
Someone's going to be eating a heaping bowl of their own bullshit, sir, and it's not going to be me.
And that's what I see happening now are people having to eat huge heaping bowls of their own shit. I mean, that's awful. That's awful. Oh my God. That's awful to have to pay for the things that you do and say. How many people really need to speak on it, right? How many people really need to speak on it?
Right, Batty? Could you imagine the load of absolute shit Clara would be in if one of the firearms that she purchased and provided to him were used in some tragic event where somebody was hurt? I don't know how much you know about the laws in Indiana, Clara, but they're pretty whacked out. You'd be shocked and surprised the things you can get hemmed up for in Indiana.
Not that many. Not that many. Enough people are. Can somebody share my Live Me link? Because we're going live on Live Me after this. Because,
Look, he can't even share his own Live Me link. You're a loser, dude. And I'm sorry that me pointing out the fact that you're a fucking loser and a liar enrages you to the point where you have to threaten me and stalk me and harass me. Maybe you should talk to your therapist about that because that's not cool. I mean, we've been doing this online since 2017, talking smack back and forth to one another or whatever the case may be. But you always got to fucking take it too far. You always got to push it too far over the fucking line. Why don't you knock that shit off? That's not what any of us are here for.
Paying people. Oh shit, guys! You can do OBS live on Live Me. Get the absolute fuck out of here. Are you serious? Are you serious? I can go on Live Me through OBS. That's awesome.
Yeah, but I bet he ain't gonna be able to figure that out. Right, last minute, Laura. How long has he been internet famous and can't share a leak? Dude, this is on 1.5.
Moment that shit stopped being fun is when people got familiar, started taking people to court.
Excuse me. Excuse me, did he just say this shit? That things were fun until people started taking people to court? That started with you, sir. That started with you. Remember, wasn't it summer 2022? You filed EPOs on me, Yaba, and Katie, one right after another. And prior to that, did you or did you not file an EPO on Callie when you found out that she had filed a police report on you and you were being charged out of the state of Massachusetts with 2 counts of threatening to commit a crime, to wit, murder and assault? Mhm. Which you did. Right? Who else did you file EPOs on? And then let's not even talk about your female girlfriend, Clara. Filed that EPO on Hussey, didn't show up to court, got a lawsuit filed on her. You know who else she filed an EPO on? Clara. Did you guys know that Clara actually did file an EPO on Katie also? She sure did. It didn't go anywhere. I don't think she even got her day in court on that one. You don't hear her talk about that one though, do you? No. Why do you think you never hear Clara talk about that EPO that she filed on Katie that she didn't even so much as get a hearing on? I don't know. I guess we'll never know. Catalina says he's threatening you just like he threatened Callie. He is, isn't he? Boy, he learned nothing. So Clara Hondra's learned nothing from the civil lawsuits that she has had her ass handed to her through and has cost her literally tens of thousands of dollars. And old RonAid learns nothing from the very real criminal lawsuits that he's been involved in. Ain't that crazy?
That shit was not funny. It wasn't cool, and it wasn't. It wasn't appropriate. It was complete.
And it wasn't appropriate. Are you fucking kidding me? Chantel's uncontrolled type 2. Is it in yet? Scatman Peen. Thank you so much for the super chat. Not much, but it's not going to you, Ron. That's a banger. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support, Gary.
It was insane, is what it was. But it really stopped being fun. It stopped being fun a long time ago. But like, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's if you've lost, just take the L, right? Nothing wrong with taking an L. If there's any problem with taking an L, I've taken a lot of L's.
The nerve of you.
But if you keep lying about people and you keep defaming them and it causes damage, like let's just say somebody came into my shop and hurt me on behalf of somebody else, you're going to pay for that. You will, not anybody else. No. Not anybody else, you. Because, like,
Shut up, Ron. Okay, listen. Hold on. Do you guys want to hear what Ron wrote in the EPO he filed on Callie after he found out that she filed a police report on him? And we know the order in which these things happen because we know what day Callie filed the police report. We know what day Ron lost his YouTube channel as a result of the law enforcement investigation into that police report. And we know what day he filed the EPO on Callie. Callie filed the police report on him in September of 2021. He lost his channel on YouTube September 2021. And he filed the EPO against Callie in October 5th of 2021. It goes a little something like this. He says, I am or have been a victim of stalking. I am or have been evicted of repeated acts of harassment. The respondent has committed repeated acts of harassment against me. The respondent is 31 years old. I live in this county. Oh, look at that. Hold on. He lists the mailing address on this as his mom's address. But definitely by October of 2021, he had moved into his grandma's house by then. So isn't that funny that he was that he gave his mom's address on that? That's interesting. All right. Then he says the respondent threatened to cause me physical harm. The respondent placed me in fear of physical harm. This is about Callie he's talking about. That Callie threatened to cause Ron physical harm. Callie placed him in fear of physical harm. Callie committed stalking against him. And Callie committed repeated acts of harassment. This is what he said. All right, date of incident. Incident number 1, date of incident on or about July 26th, 2021. Place of incident, Twitter. Description of incident. Hold on, wait. Hold on one second. I just want to get this to a better. Where are we at? 2149. Hold on. Hey, Link Webster. Okay, hold on. Oh. I want Ron to be looking at us while we read these words. We'll get there. Don't worry. Oh, God. Maybe my internet. Okay, let's put that on there. All right, that's fine. All right, back to it. Place of incident, Twitter. Description of incident. I am Negs. That's in all capitals. I'll have you know. I am Negs. That is my YouTube brand name. FYI, he's got the word brand capitalized. Shit, I lost it. Hold on. Sorry, guys. My bad. I am Negs, all capitals, comma. That is my YouTube brand name. I am a disabled American and am being targeted. Disabled is in all caps. The respondent, Callie, is the life of a free spirit. No period. He doesn't even say that's her YouTube channel name. He just says the respondent, Callie, is the life of a free spirit. He says, I was subscribed to the person's OnlyFans, comma, and they for no reason just dumped my personal info on Twitter and started a targeted harassment campaign against me. This is day 1 of weeks of harassment that resulted in me losing my contract with YouTube. Wait a minute. I thought Clarahondra and Ronaldo have maintained for almost 3 solid years now that RonAid lost his YouTube channel because of, what did he say? COVID misinformation. Yet here we have in October 2021, just days after his YouTube channel was terminated, he is in a sworn document with the court saying that it was Callie's targeted harassment campaign that resulted in him losing his contract with YouTube. What contract did you have with YouTube? Why are you misrepresenting the nature of the account that he used on YouTube? He thinks being monetized on YouTube means he had a contract. Of course he did. Sir, you were not under contract with YouTube. You were not under contract with Google. What are you talking about? Anyway, he goes on to say, I have not stalked this person for 2 years. She has been lying and slandering me for months on her social media. More proof as we proceed. List the names of all people who were present during the incident. You must include your own name if you were present. And he lists himself and nobody else. So apparently Callie was not even present for this incident. No. It was YouTube. Bunny. Alex says, mind you, Gigi was going around on Discounted Life at this point on Twitter calling Callie a terrorist. Also, Gigi lied and said that Callie photoshopped that OnlyFans subscription. Ooh, and Ron admits it here. Why was Gigi lying and saying that Callie photoshopped that OnlyFans subscription? I would like to know. That's interesting. Thank you for that piece of information, Alex. And Alex, I appreciate you assisting in the procurement of this particular document. Let's see. On or about July. Incident number 2. On or about July 28th, 2021. Place of incident, Twitter. Description of incident. Callie returned to Twitter with doctored screenshots stating that I gave her hundreds of dollars. I later had to show my credit card statements to prove this was a lie. and targeted harassment. This is a petition for an emergency protective order that Ron is pleading with the court to issue an emergency protective order on Callie, who lives states away, because he claims that on July 28th, 2021, Callie returned to Twitter with doctored screenshots stating that he gave her hundreds of dollars and that he later had to show his credit card statements to prove this was a lie and target harassment. I don't recall RonAid ever showing his credit card statements. I believe that was a lie on a sworn statement to the court. Catacorn said, "Did you hear Belinda say in her Saturday stream that she was discounted life too?" No, I did not. No, I did not. Why would she say such a thing? Why would anyone say such a thing? I don't know. Let me fix myself in my chair. Lord have mercy. I'm like literally sliding down. Anyway, that was incident number 2 in his petition to the court for an emergency order of protection against Callie, that she returned to Twitter with doctored screenshots stating that he gave her hundreds of dollars. That's funny. All right, incident number 3, also on July 27th, 2021, also on Twitter. Description of incident: the individual begins tagging people and perpetrating her lie and slander. This continues for 2 months after this post. That's it. That's number 3. That's number 3. The individual begins tagging people and perpetuating her lie and slander. This continues for 2 months after the post. Wow, this is great. Incident number 4, also on or about 7/27/21 on Twitter. The individual is continuing her slander and harassment, now enticing others to join in on the harassment. Incident number 5, on or about August 19th, 2021. Place of incident, also Twitter. She again is targeting me after slandering me and encouraging people to harass me on my YouTube platform. You can see her gathering people and inciting them to harass me. Oh, wow. Isn't that like your signature move, Aid? Incident number 6, on or about August 20th, 2021. Place of incident, Twitter. Description of incident: respondent is seen mocking my genitals on a public platform to thousands of people. This has caused me a great deal of humiliation. He literally wrote these words. I thought you were not easily intimidated, RonAid. Timestamp 13600. Thank you, Catacorn. Hold on. Respondent is seen mocking my genitals on a public platform to thousands of people. This has caused me a great deal of humiliation. Please issue an emergency protective order. Give me a fucking break. He continues. Hey, crazy blonde bitch. Nice to see you. Date of incident, August 21, 2021. Place of incident, again, Twitter. Respondent can be seen encouraging others to harass me and what they should harass me for. This is carried over into every facet of my daily life. Are you serious? Are you seriously telling a court of law that? A court of law who has the authority to place you under an involuntary 72-hour psychiatric hold? Tally 420, thank you so much for being a member for 20 months. Oh my God, your tumblers and hashtag Carly Strong merch is here and you love it so much. Pictures to follow. If you could take a picture and send it to me in the DMs, I would be happy to show it on screen. So Tally purchased the BRB having a Menti Bee tumbler to complement her I survived the Curly family intervention of 2024 hashtag Curly Strong t-shirts. I'm so glad they got there. Man, they got there fast all the way from which to where they were sent. Imagine that. Oh, I'm so excited. I hope the shirt fits. You want the shirt, Bunneth? All right, send me a message. I'll send you a shirt. All right, hold on. Where were we? Back to the the petition for emergency protective order. Oh wait, shoot, hold on. I clicked the wrong thing. Oh my gosh, where'd it go? Here it goes. Okay. Let's see. Incident number 7. Oh, that's right. I'll read it again. That was pretty good. Respondent can be seen encouraging others to harass me and what they should harass me for. This is carried over into every facet of my daily life. Wow, Ron. I don't know. Maybe, oh, I don't know. Log off or something. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Hold on a second. Let's see. Ooh, incident number 8. On or about August 20th, 2021, place of incident, Twitter. Description of incident. Respondent, it mocking my genitals to an audience of thousands. First of all, I don't think that Callie ever had an audience of thousands. So that's a lie. Also, you already cried about Callie mocking your genitals. Anyway, I need an emergency order of protection because somebody on the internet mocked a picture of my penis that I willingly and voluntarily posted online for everyone to see myself. Are you guys shocked that this EPO didn't even go to hearing? Are you shocked? I am. Incident number 9, on or about August 20th, 2021, place of incident, Twitter. The respondent is seen slandering and lying about an incident that never took place. This rumor resulted in tremendous harassment and loss of income. Is he serious? Hey, Lindsay, nice to see you. Snorting with laughter, Killer Kowalski. Let's see. I don't think Callie was doing anything. I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention around that time. Anyway, that's incident number 9. Don't worry, there's more. Incident number 10. On August 23rd, 2021, place of incident, Twitter. Description of incident, the respondent continuing her harassment days later. And that was an all capital, the word days. That's what he gave the court. That's what he gave the judge to review for this EPO. He says on August 23rd, the respondent continuing harassment days later. Incident number 11. Oh yeah, there's more. August 30th, also on Twitter. Description of incident. We are 1 month into the harassment at this point. Here she is encouraging a man who harbors pedo to harass me. Wow. He actually put that in a court document all the way back in 2021. Now, if you were to, I don't know, talk to, I don't know, law enforcement, an officer of the court, I don't know, an attorney, a prosecutor, I don't know, I don't know, there's people, in positions of authority, and you were describing this man and telling them, like, I cannot, like, how do you even communicate, like, the level of obsession that this person has? I just, that blows my mind. This is back in fucking August of 2021, and he's in an EPO saying that someone's encouraging a man who harbors a PDO to harass him. Who was he talking about? Where's Alex? Do you know who he was talking about? Here she is encouraging man who harbors a PDO to harass me. Hey, Frankie the Chihuahua. Oh, hell no. Nice to see you guys. Did you sneak in? The fibroid stream kicked this whole thing off? Really? Oh, okay. See, I told you I didn't really totally follow back then. All right, don't worry. There's more. Incident number 12, September 11th, 2021. Place of incident, Twitter. Respondent is again lying about an event and sending her massive audience to attack me, to censor me, which is eventually successful as I lost my contract with YouTube. Here he is again, admitting that the reason why he lost his YouTube channel is because of the a criminal investigation that Callie had put on him that resulted in 2 criminal charges. Incident number 13, on or about 9/12/2021 on Twitter, respondent continuing the harassment without a break. This claim is substantially false and slanderous. This woman has a history of mental illness as well. The nerve of you. Incident 14, September 12th, respondent openly bragging about using the copyright system to silence me and affect my income. Incident 15 on September 17th, Twitter. Respondent seen slandering me and taking a comment out of context to accuse me of being a racist. She has gone from doxing my info on Twitter to now labeling me as a racist. This has had real life results. Incident number 16 on July 26, 2021 on Twitter. Respondent showing doctored screenshots to slander me on Twitter. Incident number 17 on September 27th, 2021 on Twitter. Respondent begins tagging YouTube to shut my channel down, which is ultimately successful, and we are in a legal battle over that. She lied to thousands of people to harass me and cause me to lose my income. Incident number 18 on September 27th, 2021 on Twitter, respondent lying and saying a song was a threat. It was not a threat and was an art piece protected under the First Amendment. The respondent was not even mentioned in the song. Incident number 19, September 24th, Twitter. Respondent continuing her harassment campaign against me to her thousands of followers. Incident number 20, respondent slandering me with claims of bigotry. This resulted in other harassment not documented here. Incident 21, respondent seen continuing the targeted harassment based on lies and conjecture. This results in tens of thousands of people harassing me. I swear to God, he said it. I swear to God. He says that this resulted in tens of thousands of people harassing him. September 22nd, Twitter, incident number 22, by the way. More targeted harassment, implying that I am an ass for making a 30-second video on my social media that she has to track down and stalk me on. Tater Fluff Charlotte, thank you so much for the super chat, hun. Let me find my board. Oh, Lord, I'm lost. There we go. Speaking of bits got mail, I shall cherish Yaba's artwork, especially after the fake cutie had. Keep on keeping on, Samantha and Yaba. Charlotte, I'm so glad. I know the bit of mail that you're referring to. I'm so glad you got it and you love it. That's great. Thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. Where was I? Oh, that's right. Here we go. More targeted harassment, implying that I am an ass for making a 30-second video on my social media that she had to track down and stalk me on. Incident 23, respondent and her boyfriend, dead name, are seen manipulating their audience after slandering me for a month. Let's see. Incident 24, respondent can be seen lying to incite people over racism. This has caused me the greatest deal of harassment. Incident 25, Callie can be seen spreading more harassment and slander in a targeted harassment campaign. Whew. Oh gosh, there's one more. Incident 26, respondent drumming up hate about a profitable event that I planned. This cost me hundreds of dollars! Exclamation point. Holy crap. Anyway. Back to you, Ron. Oh, wait, where were we? Hold on. 2149. I got to back it up just a little. There we go. Why won't it go? Oh my God. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. We got to go through this again. Okay, hang on. Hey, Gina. All right, hold on. Wait. 2149. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me share this back on the screen and then I'll have a look. See?
Anybody else? You. Because, like, if you tell somebody to kill themselves repeatedly, um, and they do it, you're criminally responsible, especially if there's evidence that alludes to that. Thank you very much, Beth. I appreciate that. You guys can catch me live there after this. If you do that, if you push somebody to that, and you keep telling somebody, uh, you're liable for that. You can go to jail for manslaughter. Um, if you encourage an audience to harm somebody, you can be held liable for that too. There are all kinds of liabilities to lying and different types of things. And I promise you that there are not a lot. There's not a lot of. You can't remain anonymous on the internet. It's just absolutely impossible. Nobody remains anonymous forever. Hang on a second here. I'm trying to. I get logged in this goddamn thing. Anyway, um, people will find out who you are, and then the shoe is on the other foot. And I hate to see it go that direction, but it is, and it will. It's just the reality of the internet. Is tables are turned all the time. At one time, I enjoyed having panels. At one time, I enjoyed this, that, and this, that, this, that. But what I don't enjoy is mental health being exacerbated and my family being put in the crosshairs. Because it puts them at risk and it puts the other person at risk. Big risk, big time risk.
What the fuck are you talking about, weirdo?
I enjoyed this, that, and this, that, this, that. But what I don't enjoy is mental health being exacerbated and my family being put in the crosshairs. Because
Hold
it
on,
puts
I'm
them at
looking.
risk and it puts the other person at risk. Big risk, big time risk. Yeah, everybody eventually gets doxxed. And personally, what the fuck do I care what anybody thinks? You know, I could say this though, that there are a slew of people who dishonestly made tens and thousands of dollars off of my neck by standing on my head and my neck. And good for you. Good for you. Um, it doesn't last forever. That's why in 2020 I saved every dime I made, because I knew that this shit wouldn't last forever. And if you haven't done that, I pity you.
He claimed that he saved all his money in 2020, which, as we all know, those were the STEMI checks. But he claims that he saved up all his money in 2020 and he had such a great year that he was able to buy a house in 2021. You guys remember that? And then come to find out, he didn't buy a house. It was his grandma's house and they just signed it over to him. Look at that. Look at that jabroni right there. All right, hold on. Let me put this in. I don't really understand what I'm looking at there. I don't completely understand what I'm looking at there, AK. I don't know. Hold on. I got to close some of these windows. I can't find my way back. Okay, there we are.
Because when it ends, it's over like that. And trust me,
No, he didn't buy the house, not a gamer at all. No money changed hand. It was a quit claim deed transfer. Hold on. What the fuck is he talking about?
I pity you, because when it ends, it's over like that. And trust me, when your income is, when you lose your job, your way of life, and you have to go and find something else to do to pay the bills, it will put you under so much stress. You'll feel like you're losing your mind, and you'll look back on your past and all the decisions you made. And then you will constantly second guess yourself from that point forward.
Listen to this loser speaking from experience. Is this what you went through when your big, fat, stupid mouth cost you everything you had? Are you talking to us about what it was you experienced, what you went through? Hmm. That you absolutely learned nothing from? Nothing. Here we are, 3 years later, and you learned nothing about running your big, fat, stupid mouth on the internet, have you? Yaba says, Ronald, who are you talking to, my guy? You're the only one dumb enough to depend on this for full-time income. Dummy McDummerton.
Now, there are certain types of people I don't fuck around with. Um, and the latest topic, it's just too triggering for me. I'm a victim of abuse.
Really? The latest topic is just too triggering for you, but you're the one who had to be the first one to fire up a live stream, put the statutorily confidential DCS investigation report where you did not redact the victim's mother's first and last name from the report. And you not only said it out loud repeatedly, but you had it plastered up on screen and you were fucking giddy over it. And you have been for 2 solid fucking weeks. And now all of a sudden it's too dark, it's too heavy because you're a victim of abuse. Okay. Okay, hold on. Gigi went to Discounted Life to take up for Ron, claiming that Callie photoshopped the receipt she showed that Ron was a paying member of her OnlyFans. Oh, okay, okay.
I'm a survivor of abuse. And anybody who helps cover that up or helps silence other people over it, you're complicit. Yeah.
You just couldn't fucking help yourself, could you? You weird, stupid little man. 26 minutes and 2 seconds into this, and you just could not fucking help yourself. I thought you made a commitment to yourself and Clara that you would shut the fuck up about it. But you just couldn't help yourself, could you? How many days do you guys think he's going to go before he talks about it again? What do you guys think? Do you think he'll last another 48 hours or he's going to push it to 72 hours?
You're complicit. You're no better than the person who did the act. Let's be real.
Really, Ron? Really?
Let's be real. Because if you drive somebody to rob a Quickie Mart and they get caught, you're guilty of that same crime. So if you help somebody hide,
Yeah, he's been talking about it on Live Me. He's been talking about it on Twitter. Abso-fucking-lutely has.
or defend somebody who abused abuse for money, then you're just part of the problem. You're complicit in those actions. That's why over 7 years I've kept it honest. I may have said things that people didn't like, but that's because people disliked me based on lies. Your lies.
Right, yeah. Okay, your lies. People don't like you because of the fucking lies you tell. RonAid.
Your lies. And why should I have any respect for people who lie about me? Right now, people are currently lying about me. Do I care? No, I don't. Because it's like politics. What do politicians do all the time? Deflect, deflect, deflect. Right? And that's what these YouTubers do. I'm blessed to be in a position where shekels from the internet are not all I have.
You're right. You don't even have shekels from the internet. You've got Clara's dead aunt's money. And from what I understand, Not much of it. I understand she's pretty tight with the purse strings and she doesn't break you off a whole lot. Is that why you're back on the Rumble crying? You're hoping you can at least scratch up what? $7.50 of Beth Thomas's money so you can get you a sody pop and a Slim Jim at the Speedway. God knows Issa Jana's not going to break you off a fucking dime.
Thank God my child doesn't have to depend on
Yeah, don't forget your food stamps.
me to go online and lie, harass, stalk, and
That's true. Okay. Okay. Remember that Big Linda loved Ron. He sent her earrings that she proudly took a photo of wearing, saying everyone was jealous.
tell people to kill themselves in order to buy his shoes. Thank God. I'm not. I would never want to be ever, ever. Who wants to be in that position?
I thought that you pled to a court back in 2021 that your YouTube channel was your source of income and that it was taken away from you. Look at his pupils. That is unsettling. Ron, you share clothes with your kids. Shut up.
I don't know why
He
people
didn't try to stalk me, Catalina. He literally did stalk me. And then he went on the internet and he harassed me while confessing to having stalked me with a weapon, with the intent of standing over top of me. He said all of those things, and Clara Frank sat next to him on camera and validated all of it. Yep. Yep. This is what she said to everything. Yep. Yep. Didn't you, Clara?
feel the need to do said things, but maybe it's
You and your kid got matching curly intervention shirts. I resemble that remark. LOL. Did you take a picture yet so I can show my
because they
fans?
were
Let me see.
raised differently. I would say wrong, but well, whatever. Maybe it's because they're raised differently, and they were taught that these type of things are okay. It's okay. It's okay to lie about people and tell them to kill themselves, and support your children that way, and play victim anytime you're held accountable. Some people are just taught that they're the victim. They are. They're taught that they are the victim no matter what they do. Um,
Oh, thank you. Hold on. Shut up, Ron. Here's a picture of Belinderp wearing the earrings that RonAid sent her when they were BFFs. Huh. Hold on. Lissy, thank you so much for the super chat, girl. Gosh, he looks so bad. Pasty, bloated, diseased. Hold on. Let's get it on the board. Thank you so much for your support of my channel. I appreciate you. All right. Thank you for that, AK. 1 second. Just a reminder to all the desperate losers that beg for a pinch of attention from that Negs feller. He sent me jewelry. JS. That means just saying. She likes to say that a lot. LMAO. Look at her. Oh, look. It's a gun. Shocking. I know. Double guns, dipshit. All right. Back to you, Ron.
and
Keep crying a little
that's
bit.
sad because you will never be in a position of strength or leadership at that route, at that rate. You'll never be in a position of power. You'll never be in a position of leadership. You will lose everyone, everything overnight. It happens every day to people all across this country, across the world. Overnight, they lose everything. And
This is just so weird. So weird. Like, what are you getting at, my guy? What are you trying to say? Just fucking say it.
one of the things that, and particularly in this country, that people are unforgiving about are crimes against children.
Jesus. You're a crime against children, Ron.
And I'm trying to think of how to word this. Society doesn't forgive it. They don't. They don't forgive it, and they don't forget. And they don't forget when people use that to make money, and they don't forgive when people lie about it, and they don't forgive when people.
Is anyone in his chat? Yes. Beth Thomas and Issa Jana. However, they're not really chatting. The last thing Issa Jana said was hashtag mental health matters.
Deflect from it. It's a very unforgiving thing. I guess over the last few days I've done a lot of soul searching, and I know 3 whole days of soul searching, right?
He did 3 days of soul searching. Dude, you did 3 days of saying the same fucking shit that you're saying right now over on the live me and the TikTok. That's what you did. That was the extent of your soul searching.
And I decided, what's more important to me? Using money or not being aggravated all the time? I would rather not be aggravated all the time. I would rather enjoy my life. I would rather do anything but put myself in a position and put my family in a position where the money I make comes with a caveat, which could be their safety. I'm not going to do that because it's absurd. And personally, I think that if you've got a good thing going,
yeah, what is that hashtag volunteer?
That a lot of people should just shut the fuck up and do their thing, right? But what I see right now happening online is an implosion, and it will all be over. One day, it will just all be over. It will. It will be over. There will be no more of it. A community created around one person because they blog about their life is probably one of the most insane things I've ever seen. I have never in my life seen. I saw a death threat today towards a creator. That was a super chat. Somebody gave money to another creator to threaten another creator's life.
What? Who did that and where? Where did my chat go? Who did that? What's he talking about? Drama B, thank you so much for the super chat. Ron, you don't make money, period. That's true. Burn. And you didn't sell 500 items on eBay this month either. It was like, I think wasn't it like he's done 30? He sold 30 items on eBay in the last 90 days. Let me go see if I can find that again. Hold on. Look at this still. I love it.
What is that? What is that? I'll tell you what it is it's a moot threat because people who are going to commit violence don't say anything. They just do it.
What?
But I am watching a lot of people ruin their reputations, and they're probably going to end up ruining their lives over a lot of this stuff by the time it's over too, because there's going to be a lot of people getting doxxed, a lot of people getting aired out. There's going to be a lot of people wishing they hadn't stepped on these landmines. And I'm sorry, but I stand by that. You get what you give, and that's all you.
Yeah, 32 items sold in the last 90 days on eBay. 32. Thank you, Miss T. 32 in the last 90 days. Yeah, Ron, remember when you threatened Callie's life? Remember she filed a police report and then there was an investigation and then there was a probable cause hearing where it was heard in front of a judge and the judge had to decide if there was probable cause to charge you with 2 counts of threatening to commit a crime. Those crimes were murder and assault, and probable cause was found, and you were charged, and the case progressed through the court system and even survived a motion to dismiss by your public defender. Remember that? I remember.
Gift, and that's what you're going to get back in It is. Um, Social media has turned people into demonic husk of who they used to be.
Did he say a
And
demonic
it's very
husk?
bizarre
A
to watch happen
be?
because
That's wild.
why? I don't understand why. I know some people make good money being complete pieces of shit, but it's money. You come easy, guys. Trust me. I've had a lot of money. I've had no money. So you should count your blessings that you've got because you're not always going to have everything that is around you. And if you have children, trust me, go spend time with them and love them, hug them, take them out, give them core memories that are going to be positive. Give them something to look forward to. Um, because this type of shit, it absolutely can and will ruin your children's lives. Because now, not only is the stuff out there forever, but now they're going to see who you are, and that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for me. I mean, like, I mean, nobody really gives a shit. What I did was what I did. It was for entertainment, and it was to defend my family. And I don't want to come on here and defend my family. Fuck am I, Cyrax? You know what I'm saying? So that's not what I'm going to be doing anymore. I'm not going to be on here often. I much prefer listen to music and talk to people, talk to my friends, and uh, if a couple bucks comes along with it, great. If not, fuck it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I'm here because I want to be. I'm here because I like being here. Um, I've said everything I needed to say as far as it goes when it comes to my family and any habitual and pathological line stepping. Um, and that is, it will not be tolerated um, to any degree. And I, as a man, refuse to tolerate it. So if I'm not participating, then I'm just a victim of crazy. Um, I'm really hoping. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
tell us more about making memories with your other kids, though, my guy. That was a banger, babe.
I'm gonna head over to Live Me. I don't have much to say here.
Okay, so let's see. Right here is the Jana. This is where she commented hashtag mental health matters, and she made 2 more comments since then. He made no money, not a dollar. What did Langley say? Langley, what happened to your wrench, dude? I know you had a wrench on my channel. Did you not? Anyway, there you go. I'm gonna be able to keep an eye on Langley. Langley was wilding out on Randall's stream last night. Boy. Langley says, I look at him and think, who would want to send him nudes? And Yaba says, Langley, Sylvana did. Can you imagine? Sorry, Sylvana. Whatever. Don't fence me in, said Belinda.
Here.
Alex Glitter said, I, as a man, have a dick that don't work. That's what we hear.
Because I know that a lot of people are only interested in drama. They're only interested in people being in drama. That's fine. If you're into it, I'm not. 7 years of it, I'm not into it anymore. If you want, you can go to my Twitter and you can read a list. I made a list of everything that's been done to me in 7 years.
Wait,
and
what?
I watched people
What?
completely ignore it over one thing that was not done to somebody at all. So that tells me that there are dozens of psychopaths out there who do not give a crap.
Did he really make a list on Twitter of all the things that have all of the wrongs? That's true, though. You're right, babe. Let's be for real. Belinda and Ronald together, power couple of Rumble. Yeah. Look at that still, babe. Look at the screen. That one's going in the book. Sorry, hold on. All right. I'm going to make a coffee table book of my stills. You did not have a wrench, Sam? No way. I thought you did, Langley. So bad. So sorry. So sorry. I thought you did. I was dying at Randy's stream too. I was mortified when Wendy got there. I was like, Wendy, do something. I'm leaving. Anyway, look at that still. Okay, what did he say? I feel like he said something I want to hear again.
Refuse to tolerate it. So if I'm not participating, then I'm just a victim of crazy people online.
Ronnie, always the victim. Lisa says he looks doughy. He is pure misery, Tally.
I'm really hoping. I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna head over to Live Me. I don't have much to say here, because I know that a lot of people are only interested in drama. They're only interested in people being in drama. That's fine if you're into it. I'm not. 7 years of it, I'm not into it anymore. If you want, you can go to my Twitter and you can read a list. I made a list of everything that's been done to me in 7 years.
God, that's great. I gotta find that list. We're gonna go over to Twitter and find that list. Just give me a minute. Give me 1 minute. I gotta see this. Do you want to be Ronald for Halloween? What? Why can't I search? Gosh dang it. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. I have to send it to myself real quick. All right. Look at this. This was on August 17th, so 2 days ago, literally 17 to 18, 18 to 19, 2 days ago. He says, "This is my last post for a while. Yaba and Sam, period. Enjoy poverty, period. See y'all in a month." What does that mean? What is it? Look at this. This jabroni. All right, where's the list? I want to see the list. Where's the list? Where are we supposed to see the list? I don't see the list. Where are we supposed to find the list? What is this shit? And he keeps saying this. He keeps saying shit like this. But I've not seen a clip or a screenshot. So what that amounts to is a bunch of fucking slander. Yeah, I don't see the list. All right. Well, anyway, whatever. That was fun, I guess. Oh, I guess he's not done. He's not totally done. Let's finish.
And I watch people completely ignore.
Oh my God, there's Wendy from Dr. Phil. Hey, everybody, a round of applause for Wendy from Dr. Phil. Nice to see you. Charlotte Tater Fluff, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, "Dude, give up on the chin. You lack testosterone." That's funny.
That was not done to somebody.
Yaba says, "Hey, Ron, guess what? I'll still be cool in poverty." That's true.
So that tells me that there are.
Does enjoy poverty mean he thinks he's getting Yaba's channel taken down? Yeah, they do this. It's a cycle. Once every couple of months, it's, "Ooh, Yaba's channel's gonna be taken down," and then it doesn't happen. So it's fine.
Dozens of psychopaths out there who do not give a crap.
Why is his volume so low? Do something about that.
I don't want to be around those people. I don't want to be in the same community as them. I don't want to be in the same hemisphere as them.
Oh, thank you, Rojo.
It will rob you of your creativity. It will rob you of your happiness. And eventually it will rob you of your gold and your treasure.
We already watched this at the beginning. Babe, do something about your dog.
My problem for 7 years has been I've always gotten in my own way. So what I'm doing is Negs is getting out of his way and opening the door for everybody else because I did my tour of duty, and it's time for me to
my tour of duty.
because I did my tour of duty, and it's time for me to go on leave.
Hold on. Here. I'm going to commemorate the moment that Ron announced that his tour of duty is over and he's now on leave. Just bear with me because I'm going to name this one because I don't want to accidentally, be like, why do I have that stupid still of Ron? I have too many. I'll go ahead and put it in the trash. No, I'm going to name it. So rename Ron announcing his tour of duty is over and he is going on leave. There we go. I am keeping that one for sure. That's going to go in the coffee table book. I mean, don't worry. It'll be an artistic rendition. Look at that face. Yes.
Your dog's putting on a show for the neighbors.
Girl, tell me the neighbors are not outside seeing that shit.
He was right there and he just asked me, do something with him. He's done. Because I mean, she's going to town.
I know.
I'll look it up.
Look at her. She's humiliated.
What are you? No, she's not. She wants to go do it again. This fucking weirdo. All right, Julia.
Harlow has been humping Jack. Is that a thing?
Girl,
I didn't know girl dogs. I don't know why he lets her do it. It's really weird.
God, you're embarrassing. Get a hold of yourself. Jesus. Go to the pound.
Girly Pop says it's a dominance thing. No, she's not a heat. She's fixed.
Jesus.
When-
I wish I would. I
when-
called her Julia.
Wendy from Dr. Phil says it's a dominance thing. I've heard.
You want to go to California?
She did again. I'm smush face. Did you take a video?
No.
Oh.
Ray made her so toast and jelly.
Oh
for
my
snack
God.
after school.
Yeah. She who does not eat bread.
I said, you want a little toast with that jelly?
Oh my God.
Anyway,
That's
I'm
hilarious.
ready to start cooking. You leave your fucking Border dog, and I mean for a baby dog in here, pumping on everything.
She did it once, and I kind of did like this because I know she can hear me, and she stopped. And then I look up there again, and she's doing it again.
One more time, you're fucking going to California. I will figure it out.
You hear that? No, because then she'll not pass her. No.
Not my problem.
She said, not my problem. It's just her swinging her dick around. Man, she does it a lot. It's really weird. Weird. A lot of girls hump for some reason. I think it is a dominant thing because she very much needs to be like, she has to be closer to us than Jack is. If me and Yaba are laying down in bed and we let them up on the bed with us, and it's not us that she has to be closer to, it's Yaba. She has to be closest to Yaba. She has if Jack lays down between us, she has to be like higher in the bed than him. Like everything. If heaven forbid she catches one of us giving Jack any attention or playing with him, she'll literally come in and bitch his ass away. She is so possessive. She's basically telling him, you're my bitch. She is for sure. And Jack's like, whatever, lady. Like, I don't care. He's like, I know who my mom loves more. Like Jack is really secure, in his position, in his place. So he's just like, you're a fucking spaz. Like, you don't even care. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys real quick on the Twitter. Thank you so much, Tally 420, for your support of the merch store. As you can see here, she purchased the I Survived the Curly Family Intervention 2024 t-shirt. On the back, it does say #CurlyStrong. She paired it nicely with a BRB having a Menti V tumbler, and She got one for her daughter too. I think that's so cool. I hope you guys wear them on the same day, wear them together, and walk around with in your shirts and your tumblers. Um, spoiler for those of you who are part of the postcard club, there is the July sticker for the postcard club was included in Tally's order. So make sure you check that out. Thank you so much, Tally420, for sharing that. Yaba keychains. When will they be back in stocks? Very soon. Very soon. I do believe that she's gonna have those restocked very soon, actually. We were talking about it the other day. So that'll be fun. All right. Well, listen, today was fun. I think it's important for us to, stay on top of things and the goings on around and whatnot. So, with old Ronaldo over there. But listen, I understand that the internet is working again. So tomorrow I'll be back on the Wi-Fi, not the hotspot. And we are going to be looking at Beg Linda and the lies she told. So you guys are going to want to be there for that. It is going to be a fucking banger. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. Until then, I leave you with this.
Hey, Pink Lava. How you doing, darling? Hey, Pink Lava.